back to Cooking with Chef Puff. It is about 2:04 in the morning, all right, but we're going to be cooking some picanha, all right. I have a piece of picanha here, all right. I purchased this picanha from Wild Fork. Their prices are right, their meat is excellent, and I definitely enjoy that when they get a delivery, it's like mind-blowing. Without further ado, let's get to season this picanha. All right, let's get this picanha cut open here. All right, like I said, Wild Fork. I am not a sponsor. They are sponsoring me. I bought all this meat myself, but this is their store is wonderful. It's actually really wonderful. All right, get this out of the way. All right, we have a nice fat cap because we're cooking this on the Argentinian open fire grill. All right, have a little slight little fat right there. I don't want that. You know, I have a better knife. Let me get me a paper towel here. I have a better knife to do this here, which I should have had it out before. The best thing to do, I have a boning knife that my daughter purchased this for me. All right, get this out of the way. There we go. And I want to get this out of the way here. This knife is pretty good sharpness to it. So don't need it, but I'm not going to throw that away. That's definitely going back on the fire. All right, but let's get on the fat cap here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut me some. I'm going to make a checkerboard pattern in this fat cap. Yes, I am. Because I want the salt to get down up in there. Because I'm only seasoning it with salt and nothing else. All right. Now we're going to put a checkerboard pattern. Oh yeah. This is what we're looking for. See, when you get your finger down in there, that's what you're looking for. Because I want that salt to penetrate. Oh, that's not a little bit too much. Into the fat, and we got a nice even cooking. Now, all I'm going to do, I got some salt here, and I'm going to get down and up in there. Oh yeah. Let's get that salt all over in here. Just rub it in. So all you gotta do is just rub it in. And then I'm gonna wrap this in some plastic wrap. Have it sit overnight. Oh yeah. I'm also gonna do the other side too. The other side, which needs to be done. It's a big piece of meat. You might say, oh, that's a lot of salt he's using. Nah, this is a big piece of meat here. This is definitely a big piece of meat. But you can also cut this in steaks if you want to cut it into steaks. But I'm cooking the whole thing. My first time cooking it on an open fire grill. Right? I'm not adding no pepper to it. Nope, not at all. Just salt. All right, it's all you need for this here. All right. Now what do we have here? A little piece of fat there that needs to come off. Put that to the side. But like I said, it's not much fat I'm removing from this because we're gonna cook this fat side down. All right, for an hour or so. All right. That looks pretty good right there. Really nice. This gets all nice and rubbed in. And if you want to, you can actually cut slits in it, like I'm doing here, if you want to. So that meat will be nice and seasoned. All right. So I'm gonna wrap this and I'm gonna let this sit overnight in the refrigerator so the salt can, how can I say, infuse the meat itself. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start getting my coals underneath my grill here. They are piping hot here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right, got plenty here. Some more wood up in here. All right, so what is the temperature here? 1, 2, 3. That is hot. That is very hot. Now we're gonna have to adjust that. Let me get this wood first, please. Get it up in here. Some more wood. All right. So we got a 1, 2, 3. Nice. Just gonna have to keep adjusting. But you know, this open fire cooking, you have to be in. Because this is not where you can just on a gas grill forget it. No. You gotta actually be in it and to cook on it. And to me, it's a lot of fun. Alright, so I am gonna raise it up a little bit here. 1, 2, 3. Woo, that is hot. A little bit higher. 1, 2, 3. That's still too hot. I gotta keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's hot. I'm almost to the top. He's hot. 1, oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. We have a hot zone and a cold zone. That's very good. So just gotta keep figuring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we want to be right here. All right. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, we have, damn, what is this called again? PICANHA. Nice size PICANHA with a nice size fat cut. Yeah, you might say that's a lot of fat, but you want to know something? If you don't like the fat, when it's all said and done, just remove the fat cap. That's all. So it's going to go fat side down, and we are going to let this baby cook. All right, so I'll be back very shortly. It's going to take a little bit to cook this here, and we'll keep, adjusting the level of the heat level, okay? So I will be right back. I'm going to flip this a little bit so we can see what it looks like here so far. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Turn it back over. Get it back on. Okay, I'm going to give you another look at it again, see what it looks like. Looking good, looking good. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn it over, place it over to the not so hot side, and I am gonna raise it. I am gonna raise it. Yes, about right there. I'm gonna let it continue to cook here until the internal temperature reaches between 150 and 155. It depends on how I feel. Because some of my family don't like the redness. I don't know why. But each his own. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a temperature check right now. See where we stand at. We still got a ways to go. It's about 7 degrees internal. Yeah, we got a ways to go. Low and slow. That's what it is with this piece of meat. Low and slow. Alright, so we'll just keep on letting the temperature up, and we'll give it another flip later on. Hey, I just want to show you all this device my daughter got me for Father's Day. It's like a portable air, and you can clip it on your pants and let it blow up into your shirt. And it has 3 settings, and you can put it in and keep you nice and cool in the summertime. Oh, I can't see. It's this device right here. But I also use this device for my fire. To get the fire really roaring, I usually sit this on the edge and just let it rip. Alright, well like I said, you can't see it, but it holds underneath my shirt, it keeps me cool. Alright, it's a really nice thing she got me. Alright. Alright, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give it another flip on the fat cap side. Alright. And I'm also going to bring it down for searing purposes. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see this here, but you see that smoke? That's that fat dripping down into the coals, and that is flavor. It's going to give you a nice smoky taste. It's going to be really delicious. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to flip her. Give it a nice look at the crust here. Looking beautiful. That fat rendered down so perfect. As you know, remember I cut the slits in it, you know, did the seasoning, so it came out beautiful. So, let's see here. Turn. Let's do a temp check. Alright, I'm going to have to flip this baby. Yeah, we're going to have to flip it. 97. Yeah, we're going to have to flip it on the other side here. Okay, we definitely have to flip it now. Alright, so I think that's enough with the fat cap for now. Now I'm going to move it over a little bit and let it continue to cook. Slow and slow. But I am going to bring it down a little bit. But I also want to mention here that nobody mentions that when you remove the middle bar from the backyard discovery, the grate will lock up on you when it gets really hot. But it takes some time for it to get adjusted with the metal where it'll flow freely. Like right now, when I first started, it was just locking up on me. Right, because I do not like that middle bar in the middle. Alright. Okay, she's almost done. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this dome, and I'm just going to cover it and let it become like an oven. Alright? And in no time, this picanha will be done. Alright, how do you say this here? Picanha is done. I'm sorry that I can't say picanha. If I can say it now, picanha. Alright? Once you start getting old, you start getting things here. Alright, but this picanha is done. Alright, so what I'm going to do, she's nice and juicy. I have a meat, butcher paper here. Get it on the butcher paper. Get it on the butcher paper. And I'm just going to wrap it up tight. And I have a meat bag over here. I'm going to place it in my meat bag. The next time you see this, it's going to be cut into it. All right, it is time to reveal this picanha. This picanha roast here. Oh, look at all the fantastic juices it's left behind. All right, now there's one thing about picanha that I'm still trying to learn about. How to cut it. All right, how to cut it. And I got a problem with that because I don't know how to cut it. But I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. Oh my God. Look, oh my God, look how juicy that is. Okay, it seems like I cut with the grain to cut it across. All right, now I'm gonna cut it against the grain. All right. Let's get a little piece here. Oh, it's still hot, piping hot. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah. Wow. 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 Oh my, this is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, try this recipe. All the information will be in the description of the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Tell your friends and family about cooking with Chef Puff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!